Hello and welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Ryan Ashker. This week we're joined by our great friends at Max and Vince's Pizza, so you're going to learn about a lot of amazing food. Stay tuned right here. It's the Restaurant Show on CW57. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now we're joined by our friends from Vince's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Fabrizio and Piera. Thank you so much for joining us.
How you doing?
Hello. Thank you for having us.
I'm excited to have them in here because the studio is already filled with amazing smells. And I believe it's because of this guy over here. We have the shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Decided to bring fettuccine Alfredo because he loves a nice creamy white sauce.
With shrimp.
Yep. We have shrimp, and you could also get it with chicken or plain, just plain fettuccine. We use egg noodles, and our fettuccine Alfredo sauce is made to order, so it's never pre-made. It's you order it, and that's when we start it. So you get very nice fresh flavors every time. You got a little bit of parsley in it, and nice shrimp.
So a lot of very good ingredients that just kind of complement each other with flavor and bring it all out.
Yeah.
Some fresh parmesan at the top.
And with our grilled, when you get it with the chicken, we also, grill the chicken and mix it in there fresh too. So.
Oh, okay. So just always kind of going that extra little step to make sure it's absolutely fantastic and fresh and tastes as good as it can when it comes. So now what else does that come with when you get the Alfredo?
You also get your choice of soup, salad, coleslaw, cottage cheese, and also 2 pieces of garlic bread. So yeah, you'll definitely get full. Get
a full meal out of that.
Yes.
And I love shrimp, but you can get in any sort of different thing with the chicken, like you said, and other varieties.
Or plain, or we also have one with tons of vegetables. Like zucchini, broccoli, eggplant, mushrooms. So that's also very delicious.
Fantastic. And then we also have another dish. This is the supremest of all chickens. Chicken Supreme from Vince's.
Yep. You get 2 hearty grilled chickens, and then we melt mozzarella cheese on top. And then we top it off with our special sautéed onions and mushrooms. And then it comes also with the side of either your choice of baked potato, onion rings, or French fries. And it's delicious. Right now we're putting our special broth to get it nice and juicy.
Yeah.
When you caramelize them, it just releases so many great aromas and tastes and smells that are going to be going on that chicken with it too.
And also with this, you can get it with Alfredo sauce.
So,
so you do have your...
Instead of the juice, we could put it Alfredo sauce.
So just kind of another way you can create your own sort of meal.
So it becomes very nice and creamy. And then we just top that off with all of those.
Oh, good. Just the chicken in itself looks amazing even too.
Yep, and then again, everything, we grill to order. So you order, and that's when we start making it. Nothing's pre-made.
So with that, is that a dish that's specifically for chicken, or can you kind of work that in with other things as well?
You could. You could add other vegetables if you like to it. That works good too with
even you could do that with the steak too.
Yes.
Yep. You know what? I bet you that'd be really good. Try that with the steak. You know what? I bet you that'd be really awesome. The sautéed onions and mushrooms on there, but the chicken looks fantastic. Always good food. You guys bring insanely good food. If you haven't eaten there yet, I don't know why. Look what they bring every time they come here.
Yes.
And Fabrizio's just the master. The guy's great.
I try.
So, aside from everything that comes with, you said you had garlic bread, choice of potato, not to mention the huge portions that the meal actually comes with.
Yes.
You could also get dessert.
Yes. I don't want anybody to forget our desserts.
You know what you could do? Have your meal, Or you could split the meal in half and take some for lunch tomorrow, or eat the whole meal and take dessert for when you get home.
Right.
Because you're not going out of there hungry.
Right, right. When I was younger, I'd always have my dessert first and then my dinner. So I knew I would always have
Smart thing in Piera.
dessert. But yeah, today we decided to bring some. You can't go wrong with tiramisu. I mean, it's classic Italian dessert. And then this is our gluten-free chocolate torte, and that's new. Yep. A lot of people always ask for gluten-free ingredients,
so
we
now
decided
having
to
options like that too.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
and
This
dessert,
one
so
is pretty
nobody
good
gets left out.
I like it very much. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
My son actually, he just loves the gluten-free torte. I mean, that's what he always goes for.
Okay.
And then this is our 3-layer chocolate cream pie.
That's the one that caught my eye.
Yes. Yeah, you get 3 layers of different types of chocolate. You got your chocolate whipped cream, your chocolate mousse, your chocolate ice cream, and then the nice, like the Oreo crust.
Sure.
Yes, and those are all very delicious. And you can get those, of course, dine-in, carry-out, delivery, however you like, actually. Yeah.
So are these all your desserts, or you have more on top of that as well, right?
Yes,
No,
we
we got
have
more.
tons more. We have carrot cake, German chocolate. We have a chocolate loving spoon, and that's, if you love chocolate, that is your cake, because it's like the chocolate heart attack cake. I'm telling you, there's chocolate fudge, chocolate brownie, chocolate cake, and a nice like drizzled fudge on top. And then we also brought dessert wine, our Moscato, and that goes very well with any of these dishes plus desserts. So
Okay. And you guys are very good with helping customers match their wine to their meal.
Yes.
So they can complement each other. And you just happen to mention this one being a nice lighter wine would go great with either one of these or the dessert. So you
Yes.
could have maybe a nice wine with your dinner, and then have a second glass and have some nice dessert as well.
yes, yeah.
So absolutely fantastic food, which they always bring here. The shrimp Alfredo looks amazing. You can check
Yes.
that out with the chicken supreme. Maybe try that with a steak if you want. A lot of different variations for the Alfredo, and as you can see, gluten-free options for dessert, as well as the tiramisu, that just evil sin chocolate cake that looks amazing, and a lot of other great options. So they're gonna take care of you, and you're not gonna go home hungry. I can tell you that right now.
No.
Thank you guys so much for coming back to the restaurant show. I love having you here.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Fabrizio and Pierre from Vince's Restaurante Pizzeria. It looks fantastic. Give them a try. We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we are joined by Fabio, Giacomo, and Brielle, our friends from Vince's Restaurante and Pizzeria. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
And today, for your zucchini lovers, we have quite an array for you. What did you bring along with us?
Well, it's summer, so we wanted to. It's like that kid at a toy store, for us. We get to pick fresh vegetable that usually you can get your hands on during the year. So we started off with zucchini. So zucchini here, we cook it with tomato. This is actually a paste of zucchini and tomato, And then we had shrimp. We kind of, we want to put a meat or a seafood in that dish. And you have a sweeter and the same taste. I like to put a little bit of zing in there, so peppers a little bit on that dish. So you got the contrast of the zucchini, the vegetable, the lightness of that, the shrimp, and the spiciness and the sweetness of the zucchini. You got a bomb here. Oh, now here you go. We're getting arrested.
And that zucchini, like you said, that's a really good vegetable to add. It's grown plentifully around here.
Yep,
You guys
yep,
have that
yep.
obviously fresh.
Oh, yeah.
And that shrimp will offset that really nice. So what is that one called? How do you pronounce that one?
Zucchini a pomodoro. That's what we call it.
Okay.
Pretty much that's the name.
Fantastic. And what is the
Zucchini with shrimp. I'm sorry.
zucchini with shrimp?
Yeah,
is that what
we got so
the
many zucchini.
carciofi is?
No, carciofi is our next dish.
Next dish.
Next dish,
This guy.
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
tell us a bit about that one.
Carciofi is our artichoke. That's what carciofi stands for.
Okay, artichoke.
Yeah. That's another dish we can get our hands on. That's fresh. Again, we're going towards the summer, so we want to bring summer lining. Even though it looks like a creamy or it looks like maybe a little bit of that, but that's a blend, a artichoke, pretty much mixed with a little bit of sauce. So you got that flavor of the artichoke, and then the darker color, you're looking at tomato, fresh tomato blended to it. And again, you can have it. We had chicken on this one. It's our chicken. It's fresh chicken. But you can have it without it. You can have it with shrimp. You can have sausage. It's a dish that you can have how you want it, but the base will be the artichoke and the tomato on this particular dish.
So just like a lot of the rest of your menu, you can kind of substitute, your shrimp, your fish, your beef, your
Correct.
pork or chicken in with that to make it how you would like, but the heart of it is all kind of stays the same. And as always, they both have really fresh ingredients, obviously,
Correct.
with the zucchini and the avocado and the shrimp and the chicken and things like that. What I'm really intrigued about is the appetizer you guys brought today. It almost looks kind of like a more healthy or sort of a different twist on maybe a twice baked or loaded potato.
Right. That was the idea, so for not escaping from what you know. So, because a lot of clientele likes to refer to something that they know. We switch it. Zucchini, again, this is one of my months where zucchini is going to be worked a lot. So we grab a zucchini, we pretty much cut it in half, we scoop it out, and we did it like, what do you call it?
Like a loaded baked potato almost with everything in there.
Cheese, Parmesan cheese, bacon, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. We stuff it with that, and then we bake it. I mean, again, you got your traditional flavor, which in Wisconsin, cheese. Again,
Of course.
I'm a cheese lover. So if there is any state in the United States I would have picked, it would have been Wisconsin. Either
Cheese
way.
everywhere. We got cheese on everything.
So I'm very happy to combine, and that goes with a lot of my idea. When you're a cheese lover, you're pretty much capable to combine any dishes you want and cheese in the mind. Again, this is fresh cheese. This isn't pasteurized. This isn't your fake mozzarella cheese.
No, it's
this is real mozzarella cheese.
yeah.
Which costs a little bit more. But if I win a clientele because I spend $1 or $2 more on my cheese, I do that over and over.
Of course. And that's one of the reasons people keep coming back is
Yes.
that fresh ingredients, fresh food, and,
Yep.
and great taste. So that's a new appetizer, a summer appetizer
Yeah.
you could have there, kind of that loaded zucchini.
Yes, and this is a dish. Those are dishes that we do for like this. Today we have to show we get at the restaurant when we go back. That will be on the menu for the whole month into the next show. Every show that we put up that stays on, those dishes stays on my menu or on the front when you come in until the next show kicks in. Then we go back and we change what we did. Whatever.
So giving you the first preview of that, of things you might be able to go try over at Vince's. So if you are a big fan of the zucchini, here's our 3 dishes, including you got the appetizer, you got the entree, and as always, more than enough food where you're gonna go home full. And it's light enough where you can, still enjoy bikini season or boat season here in Wisconsin with the summer weather. Still nice, light dishes. And I want to make sure we touch on, we have Father's Day coming up. And we know you guys did some great things with Mother's Day. Brielle, what do we have going on for Father's Day in just a few weeks
For
here?
Father's Day, we go on a tradition. For the first 50 fathers, we do give a free t-shirt out. And then we also are running some specials for that day. What we do have is the prime rib served with a roasted red potato, or we can do mashed potatoes or any other choice of potato. Also served with a green and yellow bean. We have a ribeye steak, which is also available with potato and vegetable.
Fresh cut.
And then we just upgraded our barbecue ribs with a new sauce that Giacomo's been working on here. So
I've
we're
been working
hoping to
on
get
this
some
sauce.
dads in there to try those ribs out.
I think you'll probably have quite a few dads that head in there to try that. The ribs sound great. If you were working on the sauce,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be fantastic. And that free T-shirt too. I know if you're my dad, that's all you live in is free T-shirts. So if your dad's kind of the same way, make sure you head on down for Father's Day coming up with the prime rib, the new sauce and the ribs. A lot of great things going on with that. And I'm assuming you're taking reservations for that as well?
We are, yep. Always can make reservations ahead, especially if we do have those big groups coming in.
So make sure you call early. Get yourself in there for Father's Day is coming up. And why wouldn't you want to do that? Get Dad your present. If you're really cheap, you get that free T-shirt, and then you can take him out to dinner too.
It's a nice T-shirt.
It's a nice T-shirt, but it comes with your dinner if you take that.
Yeah, it's more like a thank you from me to them. You know, we don't get nothing at Father's Day. It's usually Mother's Day is the biggest.
Mother's
thing.
Day is the big
Fabio with Father's Day says, you know what? We started there. We started there 5-6 years ago.
Very traditional,
showing some extra appreciation to the dads. And obviously now you got to head down there to Vince's for the summer because they have these great fresh ingredients. We talked a lot about zucchini today. Check it out. You got the loaded zucchini. You got the shrimp with the zucchini and noodles and everything. It just looks fantastic. So head on down to Vince's Restaurante and Pizzeria. Thank you guys so much for coming in again.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the Restaurant Show in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. I'm very excited right now because who doesn't love macaroni and cheese? It's our friend Nick from Max. How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you again.
Welcome back, and I see we have a great, well, you can't have anything bad. I mean, it's cheese, noodles, but that guy's got me. I think we have some buffalo chicken here, so I'm assuming we're gonna start with the buffalo chicken mac.
You got it. Yeah, today we're gonna feature our buffalo chicken mac, which is number 8 on our menu. A very popular dish, one of my personal favorites too. Just like you, when I see the red buffalo sauce on the chicken, I know what I'm in for, and I'm pretty happy about it. So,
number 8 in the menu, number 1 in my heart.
I like that. Yeah, just like any of our other macs, we'll start off with our skillet full of our elbow macaroni noodles. We'll add some nice, thick, creamy homemade cheese sauce to that. We'll make sure we spread that around. We'll get that old container out of there. And we want to just spread it and get a nice coat over all of the macaroni inside the skillet. That's why we have the nice ridges on the elbows, because it likes to hold the cheese a little bit better.
And it gives you a nice even taste all the way through, so every bite's as good as the last.
Absolutely, that's exactly what we're going for. The featured cheese on the buffalo chicken is provolone.
Ooh,
so we'll just top a little bit, cover the top with that provolone. It's going to give it that nice strong taste if you're a provolone fan. If you're not and you're still interested in the buffalo chicken, you can always sub it out for some of our different cheese options. But this is just kind of the one we feature on the menu.
And that's the normal one. If you go somewhere, get a pizza, even they'll use provolone with buffalo chicken because it's a nice offset with the heat.
Yep, and you'll see that kind of with some of the garnishes we put on there at the end. Then, like all of our macs, we'll just top a little bit with our garlic breadcrumbs. And then, featured item, our buffalo chicken that we cook, slice, and sauce all by ourselves right in house. Get a nice topping on that.
So with that, I know I'm really big into spicy foods. Put anything you can think of on there. I'm sure you are too. How spicy is it? Because not everyone can really handle that high level of heat.
Yeah, out of our 12 specialty macs, we have about 4 of them that are more on the spicy end of the spectrum. We have a jalapeno popper mac. We have a taco mac, which has some pico de gallo inside of it.
Okay.
So that gives it a nice kick on that. And then a chipotle chicken mac, along with the buffalo. So about 1/3 of our menu, about a third of our menu items has got a little extra kick to it. Buffalo's kind of in the middle there. It's probably not quite as spicy as the jalapeno popper with all the diced jalapenos on the inside, but it's probably a little bit more spicy than the taco mac or the chipotle chicken.
So it has a lot of flavor, and it'll just give you a nice little kick to kind of top it.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, there's a lot of stuff to offset it. We'll see that when it comes out of the oven here and we get some of our garnishes on top.
Sounds good.
So we'll just put that in the oven. And then again, as it comes out.
That was quick.
Yes, and the skillet's not even hot to my hand. We have a nice crispy crust. The provolone cheese and the breadcrumbs crisped up. Gets it a nice crust on the top. And then after it comes out of the oven, we'll just add First, our extra layer, a little buffalo sauce. And again, too, if it's a little too spicy, you can always option to not get the extra buffalo sauce on the top. And then garnish it with a little bit of blue cheese crumble on the top. And then a couple pieces of celery. And it's ready to go.
Look at that, that looks fantastic. So maybe even instead of the extra buffalo sauce, you could go with the ranch or something like that.
Yeah.
Almost to make it like a buffalo wing mac and cheese.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that either take off the buffalo sauce and substitute it with ranch,
Sure.
or else they'll just add it in addition.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this looks absolutely fantastic. And then we still have time. You brought something else, and with, all right, we got bacon, BLT something. I'm going to go.
You got it. Lettuce, tomato, bacon.
Okay.
It's our BLT wedge. Pretty simple, but very delicious. Very popular. It's our best-selling wedge that we have. A lot of people with our wedges, they'll either order it as their main meal, they might order it as a side, they might order it as an appetizer to split with their group. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of iceberg lettuce in there. We'll top it off. Nice layer of bacon, the B in the BLT, of course.
One of the favorite ingredients of the restaurant show. Bacon on anything makes it better.
Yep, and then we got some tomato wedges on there. And then you get your choice of dressing. I just brought ranch,
Sure.
again, to kind of go with the buffalo chicken mac as well. But then you can either get it on the side, or we can just lightly drizzle on the top. And then it's ready to go. Like I said, as a side, as an entree, something to go, something to share, however people want to do it.
And one of the ideas I really like when you visit Max, and you touched on it too, is get two separate dishes, split them in half, and split it with who you go there with, and then you get two great different flavors. So you don't necessarily get sick of the one, but you get a lot of good kind of different things. Now with that, you mentioned it could be a side. What other sides do you have, or what are some other things we can get along with it?
Some other options, again, if you're up for sharing, if you're up for splitting, or just trying something different aside from the macaroni. We have our 12 mac and cheese dishes, buffalo chicken being one of them. We have 3 wedge salads. This is the BLT wedge as we talked about. We also have a garden wedge, which just features some of your garden variety vegetables, and then a taco wedge.
Sure.
And then we also have 6 specialty melts or grilled cheese sandwiches. For instance, we have a buffalo chicken melt, very delicious. If you're into the buffalo chicken mac, I'm sure you'd enjoy that. Maybe change it up and get a grilled cheese sandwich. And we also have homemade desserts, cheesecake and chocolate cake, and with a rotating featured cheesecake every month or so.
See, I love the mac and cheese. I haven't gone to the grilled cheese yet, so we're gonna have to try that next time we come in there. And now that it's summer, people are thinking about nice things to go out, do, have some fun. So maybe instead of just stopping at the Sun Prairie location, you have another one as well that people might be able to hit on vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. If people in the area are going up to the Wisconsin Dells area, we're right downtown Wisconsin Dells. That's our first original location, right on the main strip, just in a popular tourist destination area. If you look it up on our website, easy directions. But yeah, it's the same menu, same concept, same great service and quality, just in a different location.
So you go up there with the kids, you're not sure what they're gonna want to eat. There's so many different restaurants up there. All kids love mac and cheese, so we can stop at Max and get that on vacation as well, or right here at home, run up to Sun Prairie and get that too. Also want to be sure, with summer going on, a lot of different events. They do catering, they do a great job with it, so check them out. Nick, thank you so much for stopping by the restaurant show.
You bet, thank you.
Nick's over at Max, make sure you give them a look. I would try this one, the Buffalo Mac. Looks great. We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show in just a bit. Thank you for tuning into the restaurant show right here on CW57. My name is Ryan Ashgren. I'd love to thank all of our guests for stopping by and giving us an idea of some great food to try right here in Madison and the surrounding areas. The restaurant show here on CW57, where you can eat the best and forget the rest.